Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. So in this video, I will be discussing about what is literary criticism. So let's begin. Now what is literary criticism? Literary is any kind of literature and literature is any kind of text. But the word criticism has been derived from the Greek word kritikos, which means able to discern and decide. In its sense, it means judgment, and this sense commonly colors our use of it even when it is most broadly employed. When we speak of criticism as a term, we evidently include under the term more than mere judgment. The word criticism has been in use as a term since the 17th century. According to Dryden, Preface and other essays, criticism, according to him, is that criticism as it was first instituted by Aristotle was meant a standard of judging well, the chief part of which is to observe those excellencies which should delight a reasonable reader. So literary criticism consists in analyzing a writer's work, explaining it by its causes, judging its aesthetic value. So criticism is not just a negative side of things, but to see the positive and negative aspects of things. For example, in painting, you need to understand the painter and his intention and a context. What it is depicting, you can interpret it accordingly. So a critic must have some knowledge. Criticism means evaluating, appreciating, judging, analyzing, deciding, or communication. With it is called criticism. Criticism is an intelligent inquiry into a work of art to answer these questions. The first question is that what has writer tried to express? The second question is that how has the writer succeeded in expressing it? The third question is that was it worth expressing? So all of these questions you need to understand while analyzing the literary criticism works. So there are some merits of good critics as well. The first one is that exceptionally qualified. So a good critic must have the teaching or communicating capacity. He must be able to express unequivocally whatever he discovers in a piece of literature. It is in this sense that criticism is considered a branch of literature. It is sometimes said that critics are men who have failed as writers. It may be true, but at any rate, a good critic must know how to write. The man who criticizes author must be sometime of an author himself. Like the literary artist, the critic must also have the capacity of expressing his ideas in a readable and appealing manner. The second one is that he had some clear understanding about different things. He must have some clear understanding. The third one is widely read. A good critic should not be a man of limited knowledge. He must have some knowledge of life from which the creative writer starts. He must have understanding of what we call life itself. Above all, if the book be a play or a novel, he must know not a little about human nature, the raw material upon which the theme is built. He must be acquainted with the objects. Now the fourth one is that he must have a proper training and he must have equipped with technical skills, methods, genres and techniques. The fifth one is the imaginative sympathy. Now what is imaginative sympathy? The imaginative sympathy is that critic is that he must have a share and a large share of creative imagination, which is the mark of the writer whom he undertakes to criticize. He must see what the artist sees and hear what he hears. For its proper exercise, criticism peculiarly needs imagination. The critic has to put himself as nearly as possible where the writer stands. He must guess what a piece of work might have been, what the writer wished it to be, what he dreamed that it would be. So it is called an imaginative sympathy. The sixth one is the rise above all the prejudices, means it must be unbiased. The seventh one is that he must have some sound knowledge of human psychology and its life. So that's all from my side. If you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you for watching.